Hello, my name is Grace Nelson, and I am the co-founder of the business growth agency and brand One Less Stress Connect. Now, over the last month, I have been reading the brilliant book, and definitely gets 2 thumbs up for me. It's called The 5 a.m. Club, and it's by the author Robin Sharma. Now, this is the first time actually that I've read any of Robin Sharma's books. And I have to say that the 5 a.m. Club was something that really struck an chord with me, because right now I'm in trying to really reframe my days. And I used to be a night owl, so going to bed very late. I'm talking in the AM, so maybe 1, 2 a.m. But that wasn't really serving me. It wasn't really being conducive to my health. So I knew that things had to change. So that's what intrigued me to reading the 5 a.m. Club. And it is just a real eye opener. Now, this video is going to give you a very short review of the 5 a.m. Club, taking into account a few of the highlights or takeaways that I took from the book, and also just really my recommendation at the very end as well in this video. So, like I said in the beginning, The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma is an excellent book. I actually listen to the audio just because I'm always on the go and it's easier for me to listen to the audio as opposed to the book. However, I will definitely be purchasing the book as well, because there's some exercises and activities that Robin Sharma has actually included in the book for you to do. So it's a very practical book. But I would say it's a bit slow getting into the story. It's fictionally based, and there's 3 protagonists that you follow their journey, and it's a brilliant journey. I mean, you're learning new insights about these particular characters. But in terms of getting to the crux of the 5 a.m., what this magic time in the morning's all about, it's a bit slow getting towards that point. And I have to say that when you actually get to know about the methods using the 5 a.m. methodology, it's actually probably about part way through the book. So, it takes a while, that build up, and you're thinking, okay, come on, Robin, give it to me. What have you got for me? But when you do get there, it just opens your mind up to a new world. And for me, these are things that I kind of already knew, but the book just reinforced that for me as well. So waking up at 5 a.m., it's a magical time to wake up, because you're waking up before most people in your household and most people around you as well. So you've got that golden time before the world really starts to wake up. And that's when you can find yourself being the most active as well. So there's some rules that Robin Sharma includes in the book. For example, there's the 20-20-20 rule. And this rule essentially is looking at that first hour in your morning, so between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m., and breaking it down into 20 minutes for some focused activities. So, for example, in the first 20 minutes from 5 a.m., it's really warming up your body, doing something to get your mind just alive and active. So Robin Sharma recommends doing a bit of exercise, something that's going to make you sweat or make the blood pump through your veins. So that's the first thing that he advises that you start off with. Then moving from there to the next 20-minute block, he then advises you to reflect. So take time to reflect. So this is as your heartbeat's starting to calm down, you're starting to reflect on things. And he advises that you either journal or meditate, or do both. You could do 10 minutes of journaling, 10 minutes of meditation as well. And then the final 20-minute block is all about reviewing your goals and taking time for some self-study. So this is where he would advise you to listen to a great audio, or listen to a great podcast, or read a book, something that's going to stimulate your mind and help you to reinforce and review your goals, your direction that you're moving towards. So I would wrap it up probably in the whole realm of personal development. And most of you listening to this are probably thinking, this is quite similar to the Miracle Morning. Yes, I have to agree, it is quite similar, but it's just the way the methods are wrapped up in a fictional story by Robin Sharma. That's what just draws you in a lot more. And he really just hones in on the positive impact that waking up at 5 a.m. and joining the 5 a.m. club, which seems like an exclusive club. And, I felt quite excited to just the thought that I could be able to join this club, even though anyone could probably wake up at 5 a.m. But it's not easy to do. So another rule that he talks about is the 90 by 90 by 1. And essentially this rule breaks down into just take one thing and master it for 90 days by dedicating 90 minutes a day, and you will start to see the magic of the compound effect. And that's where you truly can master a skill. So one thing over a 90-day period, doing 90 minutes a day. And it's quite similar to what Charlotte and I teach, but we have the premise of an hour a day. That's everything that we teach, an hour a day, because those 60 minutes are golden. You can do so much in 60 minutes, but it needs to be over a prolonged period of time. And 90-day cycles are usually what it takes for you to really ingrain a habit or practice, so it becomes a habitual routine. So I would encourage any of you at this point in time, if you've got a skill that you really want to master, then take that skill, break it down, and work towards that bigger goal over a 90-day period, taking between an hour or 90 minutes a day. And trust me, you will start to see so much growth within yourself and so much mastery as well. And the other thing is that I should say that Robin Sharma, yes, he's talking about this exclusive club, the 5 a.m., and it's very exciting, and it's something that I've myself been trying to be part of. But like I was saying in the beginning, it's not easy for everybody to wake up at 5 a.m. and keep that as a routine. And you need to be very mindful that the body needs sleep. So you can't be depriving yourself of sleep just to join the 5 a.m. club, which I have to hold my hands up, I was doing initially. Because my days are now getting extended, I found myself working into much later every single day, and I wasn't getting the required amount of sleep that my body needs. Now, my body needs about 7-8 hours sleep, and that's the recommended sleep duration for most people out there. So if that's the case, you need to start to retrain your body to start going to bed at around 10 p.m. the previous day in order to wake up at 5 a.m. the next day as well. So you need to try and strike that balance so that you're keeping a healthy mind and keeping a healthy body as well. So I've been trying this over the last couple of weeks, and I have to say that I've slipped sometimes because I'm just so tired, and also the weather affects me greatly. But this is something that I'm very much committed to, because the times that I have done it, the times that I have woken up at 5 a.m., between those hours of 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., I accomplished so much. And it's funny that I can accomplish so much within those golden hours, as opposed to when I wake up at 9 a.m. and I don't have to go to work or anything. The day's very much my own. I just find that just by waking up that little bit earlier, it just helps to, one, prolong your day, but also helps you get into this frame of mind that you can accomplish so much more tasks as well, can really dedicate and focus your time, and your brain feels more alive as well when you wake up after a good night's sleep at 5 a.m. So I would definitely recommend this book. In the actual physical book as well, there's also a schedule that takes the example of the 90 by 90 by 1 rule as well. So you can look at the schedule, tweak it so it actually suits you and your working day as well, because not everybody's schedule is going to be the same. So it's very much adaptable. So I would definitely say go for it. Get the audio, get the actual physical book. This one definitely gets a 2 thumbs up for me. So I will be here in this space next month, delivering another review on another book that I'm committed to reading as well. Take care.